All right, here we go with the second code cast I'm doing. We're going to do the summer BDD style. I kind of want to do it BDD with the bowling kata, but let me see how fast I can get through this summer kata BDD style. Again, for those that don't know, I'm Ken, running Ultimate 2013 on my Mac Pro, which is itself running Parallels 9. Right now, I'm thinking 2013 is just running super slow. Visual Studio 2013, I don't know why. So let's start off with a workflow. Vibrate. Call it Summer BDD. I sure would like to know what's slowing down my computer here. To that, we're going to add a test project. Oh my gosh. Namaste. Whew, this is almost a waste of time. Please, Visual Studio gods, hear my prayer. I do BDD using this behavioral library. If it's ever found, I will add it. What's nice is behavioral just integrates with MS Test. So it looks nice, and you don't have to worry about it not working with things like TeamCity, because TeamCity works with MS Test, and likely a lot of things work with MS Test. So there it is. We know our XAML is empty, and we're ready to do red-green refactor. Okay, our unit test. Just going to be inherited from behavioral's unit test. Please. You know, from the previous kata, we used the workflow test, invoker test class to test simple workflows. And the second parameter unit test is the return type on the argument the return type on the method that we're going to call on invoker test. But in this case, we are going to be asserting instead of actually. Oh, you know why it doesn't know about that? Because we didn't add Microsoft Unit Activities Unit Test. It's going to pop open a web page with the usage. We don't care about that. I will show you how to use it. Wow. I feel like I turned off the turbo button on my Mac Pro. I get the feeling something's slowing down Visual Studio. Something like the screen recording. Any day now. Wow. That is slow. Thank you. Anyone watching this video, thank you for bearing with it. Okay. So, first behavior, summing two numbers. So, given, yes, we'll call it the standard setup, that given that activity 1 standard setup, which it won't know about, we'll define that in a second. The behavior is given that when I sum, say 3 and 4, I like the number 7, then the result is equal to 7. All right. Create a class for me, ReSharper. Okay, and what's this guy? This is I believe he's a nice setup. Maybe he's an initializer. That's, again, an object on the behavioral library. Thank you. Have him created for me. Man, I missed my shortcuts. Come on, keyboard shortcut. So what do we do when we create one of these guys? We create a new one. Target. New workflow and focus test. Yes. Who is a new activity one? Activity one. Help me out. And whose input will be input dictionary. Oh, no, that's the sum part. All right. There, that's the setup. This is the execution part. Or I do something. Activity? Action, sorry. On the workflow test. Yes. The class. Maybe the class. When I sum two numbers, so I'm summing two numbers, I need a constructor. Oh my God, go away. Int num1, int num2. Have resharp will do this for me. Create fields to hold this for me. You can also just type it in yourself. Gosh darn it, I hate when they fire up stuff that I'm supposed to. Man, Control F4 is not working. Whew, namaste. This class is the action when I sum. So I'm going to do the testing here. Activity with parameters. Right. New input dictionary. Dot create num1, num2. Just tired of waiting for the completion. What doesn't it know about that? Dictionary dot create. Oh, sorry, not new. He's newing it. All right, finally, result is equal to who will be a assertion. The one thing I question is these names. Invoker test. What the heck kind of a noun is invoker test? Oh well, just I would probably call it workflow invoker tester. Workflow invoker. Test workflow invoker. I don't know. All right, again, the result is equal to, we're passing in a 7. So let's create another constructor to hold that. result, int expected result. Now we want to do the sum. Oops, I want to do that they're equal. Sum should be equal to the expected. Okay, we know this is going to fail because we haven't done anything in our activity. Okay, take your time. Whew. I wonder if it'd be fast if I kicked off yet another thread running it. Alright, that failed. Let's try this runner. Maybe this runner's fast, the built-in Microsoft test runner. It's got this green progress bar. Is it done yet? Is it not? That's what this is indicating. Of course it failed. Oop. One thing I don't like is, see, there's not much information about it other than the assertion failed. Oh, that would have been helpful. What it's probably a bad thing I didn't remember to do is when you run this thing, don't forget to trace. To this guy. Alt-J. Oh my gosh, all my shortcuts are not there. Not happy. Try catch. Don't forget to do this. You'll be happy you did. When you don't know what your workflow is doing. Okay, we know it's not going to run. Meanwhile, how do we make this pass? We can just return a 7 if we wanted to. Create your arguments. 1 is an int 32. Num2 is also an int 32. Sum is an out int 32. And we could just return 7. But we know that from the previous codecast, let's just go ahead and sum them up. And the final test will be, can I reject negative numbers? Summing two numbers, rejecting negative numbers. Sum negative 4, then throw. Good. Same thing, I'm going to cut this, put in my if check. I'll put it on the else side, just to be different. Say if you're negative, then you want to throw. So if num1 is less than 0, or num2 is less than 0, then throw. Throw what? A new argument out of range exception. To do that, I'm just showing you what it looks like. That one. Okay. Cool. So, if you like the behavioral look, given, when, then that's how you'd go about doing workflow BDD. Thanks for watching.